Every single time I do this, I just feel better. It feels like a cheat code, and it feels like something I'm not supposed to know for more energy. It always starts with one video, and then that leads to another video, and before you know it, I'm watching an hour and a half Quentin reviews video on the Fairly Odd Parents saga. Quentin, how do you do it, man? I'm not sure there's that many people on this planet that can say that they've watched almost 43 hours of content dedicated to the iCarly universe, but I am one of them. Ultimately, my goal with making this video was to try to figure out how to be a better person, but the more I thought about that, the more I started wondering, what does that even mean? I find myself a lot of times snapping out of the trance that I'm in when I'm on Instagram Reels or whatever it might be, snapping out of it and thinking, what am I like getting from this? It is such a crazy cycle. Consume, feel really, really good, and then realize that I can't remember the past hour and a half of scrolling. And by that time, it's time for me to go to bed. But I got YouTube on my TV, so I get to keep consuming. And I suppose that that's the loop that a lot of us find ourselves stuck in most of the time. It does feel really good to watch the content that you're interested in. And by no means am I saying that the solution is to just cut all of it out. That's not even the solution that I want for myself. I think it's more about finding ways to enjoy the things that we do, but not let them control my day or my sense of fulfillment. Recognizing the cycle of consumption is a really good start. I know plenty of people in my life who, if I would mention the things that I'm going to talk about in this video, some of the apps that I use to control some of my behaviors on social media, they'd be a little disgusted and say, "That's weird. Why would you do that to yourself?" But that is totally okay. I personally just really do not find my current life as fulfilling being on my phone as much as I am. Because realistically, this is what I want to be doing. I want to be making videos, being a little bit interesting. Even if it's to not a lot of people, I still just want to do this, make videos, edit for other people, and just do my own thing here like this. This is really what I aspire to do, but the stupid brick in my pocket, it makes it really difficult to do that. It just draws me in. So let's define what my goals are outright. 1, less screen time. Number 2, less stress. Asterisk. I'm putting one there because just because I'm not going to be on my phone doesn't mean I'm going to be less stressed. Who knows? Maybe the things that I'm doing, maybe this stuff will still make me stressed. It's just a different kind of stress. It's a stress that I want. Number 3, more fulfillment, not for my phone. That one's a big one for me. I want to experience, not necessarily consume as much. And I have spent the past few months looking for apps and kind of fine-tuning and just getting the right apps that work for me. I'll cover those in the next section. Just bear with me, calm down. So recognizing the need for change was my first step, and I have intentions set, but setting those intentions won't kind of undo the several years of digital behaviors and habitual things that I just do now. I need tools. Practical, accessible tools that could translate these intentions into daily practices. Of course, you could say, dude, just have some self-control. Are you a child? Can you just not pick up your phone? No, I can't. I'm sorry, I have tried. While trying to piece together what it means to be a better version of myself, I've turned to some of these apps that I'm going to show you that kind of really reinforce all of the things that I'm trying to do for myself. These have been really crucial for me to help me really manage my time, track my moods, and just do so much more with my time rather than scrolling on my phone nonstop. I'll have each thing marked in the timeline. If you just want to see 1 or 2 apps, whatever you're kind of looking for, here's a quick rundown. So for my screen time, in order to have that be automatically managed for me, I invested into this app called Opal. Opal sounds good. This is a big one. This app works extremely well when trying to manage your screen time. You can set it up however you like, but this is how I have it set up for myself. Right now I have a 30-minute timer set between Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, all the distracting apps that I don't want to use for too long. And once I hit that limit between all of those apps, I'm forcefully kicked off for 2 hours. I can't even restart my phone to get back onto them. Once I hit 30 minutes, whether it's 15 minutes on 2 apps, whatever it may be, 30 minutes on one, I'm kicked off. There's nothing I can do about it except wait out the 2 hours. I also currently have 2 automated schedules set up, one for falling asleep and making sure that the only apps I can really get on are maybe some messaging apps and some sleep apps, whatever I need there. And then I have another one specifically for my 9 to 5. Technically, it's a 5:30 to 2. But regardless, I have my main distraction apps blocked. That way I don't get, stuck scrolling while I'm supposed to be working. The only real catch is that it's $99 a year, but honestly, with the time that I've saved, I consider it well worth it. I believe there's still a free version that lets you set up one schedule at a time, but the pro version is absolutely, like I said, worth it to me. Mood tracking. Now, I use this app called How We Feel, and I'll usually try to log my mood 1 to 2 times a day. It just depends how I feel. And then you might be thinking, well, why do I need to log my mood? The thing that I really liked about this app was that it had an analytics section that tells you how you feel on average when there's many different variables going on. It lets you really get down to seeing how the weather, the temperature, how much you exercise, how much you sleep affects your mood on a daily basis. Like I said, I usually try to aim between 1 to 2 times a day, but it just depends how I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. My next thing is for water tracking. This sounds kind of silly, but staying hydrated has a lot to do with my overall moods and just how I generally feel when I have things that I need to do. Plant Nanny basically gives me a plant that I have to take care of by drinking water. I tell the app how much water I'm drinking. I use a 40-ounce tumbler. I use this bad boy right here. It's no Walla. It's not a Stanley, sorry. But I use that, and every time it gets halfway, I tell the app I drank 20 fluid ounces of water, and the plant gets happy. And if the app notices I haven't really touched it in a minute, it just sends me a quick notification and says, hey man, just drink a little bit of water. My next one was really surprising. Meditation for stress relief. While it's not an app, doing meditation has been transformative to my brain. Every single time I do this, I just feel better. It feels like a cheat code, and it feels like something I'm not supposed to know for more energy. It feels like actual magic, and I feel like more people should be doing it and just being open to do it. It's helped me reduce a lot of stress and just focus on the things that I want to do more. There's plenty of apps out there to help you with guided meditations. Those are the ones I really like to do. Choose the one that works best for you. I just like using Spotify or YouTube, finding whether it be quick 5 to 10 minute ones or longer 25 to 30 minute meditations. They're all really good. I've also heard Calm is a really good app. It's not sponsored, unless. It's also just been really nice for me to use when I'm trying to go from my regular work day, 9 to 5, whatever you want to call it, into my home life and working on videos like these and just kind of winding down. How many alarms do you set in the morning? Do you set like 5+ alarms in the morning? So this one is a practice that I've started using just a couple of days ago, but honestly, it is something I should have been doing for a much longer time than that. So this is a personal challenge that I've set for myself, but it's the 1 alarm challenge, and it's exactly what it sounds like. 1 alarm, and that's all you get. When you set multiple alarms, it is more of just an invitation to continue hitting stop or snooze. With 1 alarm, you either get up or you miss whatever you had your alarm set for, whether it's getting up for work or an event. Once that alarm passes, that's it. It's really forced me to commit waking up and getting a routine started. The best part with Opal, it's already set up so that I can't even get on my phone because it's blocked for the mornings. The last thing, I'm not going to get into it too much. I've mentioned earlier in this video that I have YouTube on my TV. Not anymore. Well, kinda. So I can still watch YouTube on my TV, but I have settings on my router set up now so that after 9 p.m., once the clock hits 9 p.m., my TV just loses internet. If that's something that would help you, there's an idea, but it's really what I need to do in order to stop just the endless amount of autoplaying that YouTube will just throw at me. Implementing these changes has not been easy at all, but genuinely it has been very, very rewarding. Each app and strategy, for me at least, more so is about becoming a better person rather than just understanding how to become a better person. Because honestly, I've seen so many YouTubers talking about all of the steps that you need to do in order to just be a better person, to be more productive, how to be more mindful. But honestly, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution for any circumstance. I can watch the most detailed video on how to be more productive with my day, but that person's video will not work for me 100%. I just want to control my technology use and be more intentional with my technology use and not let the technology kind of control me in that way. So this is the plan. I would like to make this a recurring thing. I want to upload these every 2 to 3-ish weeks or so, just going through different things that are happening. I will show off analytics. I will show off my screen time. I'll show off my mood analytics from how we feel. And it's really important with this that I'm also prepared to show the setbacks that I might have. I know that they're going to happen because they do happen. Not everybody has a 100% routine that works for them every single day, because some days you just don't feel like doing the things that you want to do. Moods are moods, and sometimes you just need to take a chill day and not give a flip. It's more of a matter of making sure you don't take too many chill days in a row to where you never get back to doing the things that you want to do, and then you're back into your old habits. I 100% invite anybody watching this video to also join along. You don't have to get every single app that I listed or do every single thing that I listed in the apps and strategies section. They all might not even work for you. But the fact that you're still here watching this video kind of tells me that you also agree that you do have an issue with your screen time and you want to get a hold on it. Now, I have been experimenting with the apps and strategies that I've listed for the past couple of months, like I said earlier in the video. But I totally suggest give 1 or 2 a try and see if they work for you. It is much better to do small changes over a longer period of time, in my opinion anyways. Realistically though, any step towards improvement, no matter how small, is still a very positive change. So if you're joining us, thank you. Let me know what strategies you're trying, what you want to try in the future. Just have a conversation with me in the comments. And then if you're willing, in the next video, update us along the way. Let me know how things are going. And if you try anything that I talked about just a little bit ago, please let me know. I'm interested in hearing if they've helped you, if they didn't, if there's an app that you recommend that does work for you that you think that I should maybe review and give a shot at. I think my main question right now is, what app has your most amount of screen time? Like, what is it and why? Final summation, spending 5 hours a day lost in your phone doom scrolling is not good. You're just losing time. Time that you could spend with people you love, or time that you could spend on learning a new skill or doing something new. And it's time to get it back. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, and get off your phone. Get off of it. Download some of the stuff that I was just talking about. Why are you on your phone